Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday, Abigail. How are you today?
Hello, how are you?
I'm
doing
great.
Amazing
I'm
today.
great. That's a great intro.
That's a wonderful intro.
I mean,
we killed that.
I mean, I'm so glad that we got that to play every time we start our show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, welcome to Journeys and Ambitions. This is...
I'm Jennifer.
And I am Abigail, and we are Journeys and Ambitions. And I'm excited about today's topic.
I am too. Although this is like your topic.
I think you think so, but it's really not.
And
I think it's just more
anybody who visits here frequently, aka on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Topic is a strong term. Really, it's a starting point for Abby and I. we need a starting point, and then we just go
anywhere,
wherever that goes. And ironically, once we say said topic, it was not planned at all. We planned these like well in advance.
Yeah.
And last week, debacle with the no internet, and then consistently talking about Abby's new cup, a Stanley cup.
I put a little straw topper on there,
or a non-Stanley,
and then I made I did not want to give into consumerism because I was going to get all these little like Stanley accessories, and it had these little charms, and I was like, that's so cute. But my best friend got me these charms, and I just had them in my jewelry box. I didn't know what to do with them, right? And then I put them on a little anklet. The anklet broke, and I tied it or I looped it around this, and I made a charm for free. So that's how to get out of consumerism. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for listening.
She says this, but I would like to point out what she's not showing you is the purse and snack holders that she does not have attached to the cup that she bought.
Yeah.
I'm telling all the things.
They were in the dollar section at Target, so they were basically free. Or they were in that section. It was not really $1. Things are like $5 and below.
Ooh, wow.
So it was really free. And one of them was really $1 and the other one was $3.
Okay.
So it's less than $5, so it was free.
Free.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I see you got my side note. We don't really see each other in the mornings, even though we live together. I saw that I got my package from Macy's. And their shoes. They're not shoes I would normally wear, but I ordered them because let's try it out.
Yeah.
But they were free.
Oh, how were they free?
Macy's Last Act clearance. They were marked down to $13.
Oh, okay. So yeah, already.
I had a $10 Star cart. Right.
So yeah.
$3 shoes.
Yeah. So basically,
if I don't wear them,
you made money getting them.
Well, I don't know about that. I might. I mean, they are heels.
That's what I more meant. I guess if you sold them, you probably get more than $3 back.
That's probably a better way to think about it.
You sold them to
my mind went to a dirty place. Sorry.
Yeah, it did. So today's topic is, you said it was more my generation, but I really don't think it is.
No, not your generation.
I think
you have more to say on the topic. Again, it's us, so
maybe.
We'll go to all sorts of. Who knows? We don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Introduce it.
So it's, what do you stand for? STAN, stand for.
So I didn't really know what that meant.
She didn't know what stand meant. It's a play on words, but it kind of means the same thing. Basically, and this is me pulling this out of my you-know-what. I'm not reading. She did more research. I'm just well, no, when you stan somebody. A stan is basically a super fan. They're that person that makes a fan page on social media. Or I have posters in my room of different artists, right? But that's I don't necessarily stan those people. I like them, you know what I'm saying? But if one person has everything on their wall, my best friend, love you, I'm calling you out. She used to have Justin Bieber all over her room, Justin Bieber shirts. She had a cardboard cutout. It was so cute.
Small, that's adorable.
I didn't say her name. You said her name.
I did.
And so I would say that's giving stan, ooh, she's a stan. She loves Justin Bieber. She loves this. And so, but I think also in today's day and age with artists coming out with kind of not being woke or not being sometimes it really is, they're just bad people. But then sometimes it's okay, maybe
people that don't know what stan means. Sometimes it's just people who don't know, the non-woke people, they're not aware of certain things. Right? Nope.
No, I'm talking about separating the art from the artist.
Right.
So like if
I'm sorry. I was saying like, yeah, you're putting that together. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm saying like whenever it comes out that like an artist like maybe they like said something or did something, like obviously there are some things that I think need to be like addressed, right? But sometimes it's like, okay, so she was a little mean to somebody, like she was a little bitchy on set, like okay, sorry, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like things like that. I'm like, everybody has like personality, like obviously like there are things where I'm like, okay, this reflects your character in a bad way, but sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, I would be a diva too if I was famous, so maybe that's why I like empathize. But anyway, regardless, separating the art from the artist. So like if you stand somebody so hard, like let's say they're a P Diddy stan, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then at what point do you pull back? So that was just like one part of it that I like thought about. But Stan, you now tell us about the research that you did on what Stan actually means.
I mean, I like that she says research. It's really just so I don't look.
You looked it up online. That's research.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm a researcher.
If you watch a TikTok that gives you information, you read an article. So
really,
yeah.
I am a researcher. Somebody pay me. So, because I watch a lot of things. No, so I did look it up just because sometimes too, when we plan these out a month ahead of time, by the time we get to it, I'm like, what are we talking about? What are we starting out with? So Stan, I did link on YouTube the Eminem video.
Oh, it's at the top of the comments.
It is at the top of the comments.
Oh, because so that's what I thought the term "stan" came from, that Eminem song.
Yes. So and then I also looked it up on Urban Dictionary because that's accurate. But
that's research.
It's research.
It's a source. It's literally a source. Urban Dictionary.
So I watched the video too. I kind of fast forward through a lot of it. And I read the lyrics because I read faster than I listen. Yeah. So it's all very interesting because it does come from, even the Urban Dictionary says it comes from it. And the video, the guy's name is Stanley. Yeah. But now Urban Dictionary is saying Stanley. But now Urban Dictionary says it's a combination of stalker and fan. You go both ways. So now, did the chicken or the egg come first? I don't really know. Right. But obviously people use terms like loosely, right? So like you could say, oh, she stands this person. You don't necessarily think that they're a stalker, although I do think it comes to that point. And like that song is specifically about yeah. But then like, you know. And we know, because here at J&A, we got stalkers. Oh yeah. I mean, so many. Oh yeah. So many fan letters coming in. Not fan, but we got stalkers, all right. I don't know if they're I don't know if they're fans of J and A. I think they're fans of J and they're friends of A. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, that was really loud. I'm so sorry. But we're a duo. Yeah. We're a package deal. So, sorry. We're not sorry. Whatever. You look so pretty today. Thank you. You've been saying that a lot. Mm-hmm. I like having you around. You do. You're good for my ego. You look really pretty, but I'll tell you when you look busted too. You will. She does. Especially my hair. Yeah. You got me again the other day. I did? What did I say? You were like, I don't know. You said something about, I was home all day. My hair was up in like a messy bun. And she's like, but then she had been taking a nap and she woke up. Her hair looked identical to mine. And I'm like, what? Your hair looks exactly the same. She goes, yeah, but I just woke up. And I'm like, well, whatever. Yeah, no, we give each other a hard time all day long. I want to read some comments. So Amal said, JB stand forever. We love that. Justin Bieber. I thought I was like, thank you. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Brittany said, it's okay, Jen. It's okay, Jen. Stan is a new term for me too. Okay. I thought it meant support. Well, yeah, it kind of does. Like I stand that person. I support them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the internet takes words and like there's an original meaning and then it like turns into something else. And then people, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think it does mean all those things. I mean, just look, when I was young, Google was not a verb. Right. Now it's like Google it. It was nothing. Google it. Yeah. Laura said, hi, ladies. Hi. Hey, girl. Brittany said, that was a really good and well-written song. It was. I actually, I don't really like listen to a lot of Eminem, but I do know that song and I like that song. Well, I like what was it? Dido? Oh, yeah. I don't know the words. Yeah. Anyway. It's catchy, though. Jerry said, Jennifer, you are a great found-outologist. Does that mean you're a researcher? Nosy. Oh, yeah. I like FBI nosy. Like, oh, yeah. Like, ask Jen, she'll find out the stuff. No, you should definitely be a private investigator. I should. I think I would be a good, like, sidekick for you because I think I'm also good
at like stalking people and like finding things out.
Also, I have resources. Like,
Yeah.
if I can't find it out, I know somebody who can. Don't get scared. It's fine. It's fine.
I used to know this guy when I worked in like fast food. And he was like really good at like hacking people and stuff. Well,
Ooh,
honestly,
I remember that.
He just
he couldn't get into an iPhone though.
He wasn't like really, really good. I think he was just better than the average person. I think he was good at tricking people, but I like didn't trust him like that. Anyways, so he like got into my Alexa. Like I guess one time he was at my house, I had like a game night, and he connected his phone to my Alexa, and then come to find out he was dropping it on my conversations, and I didn't even know how that worked. And then
is that why you like unplugged it and then you were just done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because I was dropping in too.
You were dropping in.
I'm kidding. I wasn't. I was not dropping.
But you could.
I didn't know about it at the time, but I know now.
Yeah. So you can drop in. And then also we worked at, it was Chipotle. And he made like Chipotle didn't have Wi-Fi, like a public Wi-Fi. And he made like a fake one. So when people log in, it like hacks their phone. It was some crazy shit like that. It was insane. It was so insane. And like he would show me like how he hacked in people's stuff. It was crazy.
I remember like I don't remember whose phone I was trying to get into, but you like hooked me up talking to him. And he was like, "Well, do you have the?"
Oh yeah, you were trying to hack somebody. And I was like, I know this guy. Like,
I don't talk about how I get my information. I'm just kidding.
He doesn't like. He's not like FBI level. Like you know what's her name? Penelope on Criminal. She's not like that or anything. Like he can't just like drop in randomly. Like he would like send like that's why like fun fact. So if you ever get like something that says like, oh, you have to sign into Facebook or to Instagram, like sometimes those are fake and it really makes you put in your password. And so the other person like codes it so they get that password. So it has to sometimes you can
y'all can have my password. There's nothing interesting on there.
Yeah. So I have thankfully
also I don't know my password.
Right. I would do like Face ID, and if it didn't work, I'd be like, well, I don't know.
Exactly.
Sorry. Not doing it.
I have no idea what it is.
Or like those like people that message you about like Bitcoin and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they're like,
are they stalkers? Are they standing?
No, we're going off topic for sure. Yeah.
Well, we do. I'm trying to, I do what I do.
Yeah.
I try to like
divert back. Yeah. No, I don't think they're standing. I think they're trying to manipulate people. But so what do you stand for? Okay. So like, but I also do want to take that in a direction that's like,
so let's just say though, in fact, just for slight serious moment, because we were actually in Florida with Christina, what was her name? The girl that got,
Christina Grimmie.
Yes. When we were in Florida, it was 2016. Speaking of like serious, when this gets serious is there was a up and coming like pop star, and she was
a YouTuber that I was a big fan of. Like I really liked her. I like she did covers and stuff, and then she ended up being on The Voice, and she was friends with Adam Levine, and like she was really
she was
good.
like up and coming, and she was killed by an obsessed man, I think. Yeah, like someone obsessed by her. So it does get to a very serious level. So we're making not light of it. We're just taking the lighter side of it. But I
think
like that's I think what the term really is
like
saying.
From,
when it's dangerous, when people think they know you.
Yeah.
But you put yourself out there. You want people like we're pretty open about our lives here, right?
Yeah.
We're not to the level that we're gonna be, but but you put yourself out there as someone, putting yourself in the public and letting people have that sort of access to you. There's people who think then they have access to you.
Yeah.
And so it can be very dangerous. And I know when you were really young and you were into Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, all that.
Yeah, I would definitely say I was a stan. I was for sure a stan.
Yeah, you thought you guys were besties.
Oh no, yeah, I thought Hannah Montana was
you thought you still think you're a cheetah girl.
Oh no, I am a cheetah girl.
See. Well, you are
100%.
You are
a cheetah girl.
But no, but and I don't remember the particulars, but I think Miley Cyrus was like 15, 16, and some photos came out. And I'm not even saying that she was unclothed. I think they were just kind of provocative
for the Disney image. Yeah.
Right. And so I had like a couple.
Now they depict 15-year-olds as drug addicts and like all sorts of stuff on TV. So it's just the Disney image. But anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
That was a Disney song. Yeah, so like I kind of remember having a conversation with you, of course,
Mhm.
and my ex, and because that was someone you looked up to, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, my stance on it was, she's a celebrity, so people are going through her phone, through her trash, through her,
Yeah.
And
The
I
worst
don't-
of the worst is going to come out, because I guarantee if anybody, any regular old person, if your worst moments were made public, you wouldn't be proud of that either.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that, I think that that's a natural part of adolescence, right?
Yeah.
Is discovering your sexuality or
How you want to.
or trying to look and become an adult. Right?
Yeah.
So, and I said to Abby at the time, I'm like, we didn't have digital cameras when I was young, but I can tell you right now, if I dig through some of those boxes in the garage, there's definitely me trying to, you don't know what it looks like till you get it developed. But I do definitely have some me trying like to look like sexy or whatever. I think that's just a normal part.
And then with access to technology, that kind of stuff is just made more, because
Yeah.
teenagers have been doing that. That's not like a new thing.
When you have a camera that you have to get the film developed, you're not wasting a whole lot of pictures on it because you don't know what it's going to look like.
But when you can,
But when you can sit there and use your phone and manipulate it and all that kind of stuff. But I just think, I think that's normal.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really get too concerned. I kind of felt bad for her at the time.
For getting that kind of scrutiny.
Getting scrutinized. She didn't ask to be a role model for the rest of her life. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
She wants to be normal.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love her. So
Miley Cyrus, love her. Well, so let's read some comments actually. So Brittany said, I stand hackers who hack for good. Yes, ma'am. Amal said Trisha Paytas stan because I'm a Trisha Paytas stan. I love Trisha Paytas. And has she been in some controversy? Yes.
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, you do. I've talked about her.
I don't really know.
She's been in some controversy, reasonably so, but I love her. And
can you tell everybody else who she is? And by that I mean my people.
Trisha Paytas, look her up. That's how you spell it, Trisha Paytas. TRISHAPAYTAS. She's a YouTuber. She's done a bunch of different like random reality shows. She has a podcast. She's just like an internet personality, influencer, whatever. But she's just really funny and like.
She's not the Giggle Squad girl, is she? Because I love her.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No. She like does pink everything. Everything's pink and sparkles.
Oh yeah.
And she like kind of plays this like dumb character and like kind of ditzy because she's like blonde and pink and sparkly. But I think she's really smart. Like, I don't think I think her personality is true to who she is, but I like her because I think she's like smart because that's how she's like gained so much fame.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I went on a tangent because I am a Trisha Paytas stan. Yeah, 100%. Solomon said, shout out to Hannah Montana fans. My cousin plays bass for Miley.
What?
Okay. And then Maddie said, low-key flex all. That is a flex, for real.
It is, but it's working. I love Miley.
Oh, yeah. I'm impressed.
Can I go? Can we work something out?
Brittany said, me too, LOL. Yeah, so I used to stand like Miley Cyrus. I think definitely, and like I said, I have like artists' posters in my room, and I truly like try not to get too involved in like the celebrity, like, don't get me wrong, there's some celebrities that I keep up with, and I love a good like drama sesh. Like, oh, did you hear what Kim Kardashian said? Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good gossip sesh about that, but like I don't really like let myself get too invested to like, oh, I really, really like this person anymore, because like, I don't know, I move on anyways. Like there's like some artists where I really just like their music, and then I'm like, oh, but you actually irritate me. I actually don't like what you.
Well, like one of my favorite, I try to go see them or whatever. One of my favorite bands is Old Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of their names.
Yeah.
I've even met them. They've even signed things for me, and I don't know like a single one of their names. Like I'm not that invested.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about. I mean, I like their songs.
So do you think like, and so this kind of goes back to like the title of like, what do you stand for, right? Mm-hmm. So like there are like certain people that they like celebrities or like public figures of sorts that like people really align themselves with, and that public figure might have like a really strong belief that is controversial, or maybe they themselves are just controversial in their identity and who they are, right? Do you think that like because someone likes that person or is a fan of that person that they like align with those beliefs? Do you think that who you follow online is a representative of what you are and what you believe?
No.
No.
To
Elaborate.
a degree. Sorry. To a degree. I mean, if it's if I'm following a political figure, then one would think I have those political beliefs, right? Although I'm not going to name names, but I did follow a political figure that I did not align with just to see what crazy stuff was said.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's not exactly like if you looked at who I follow on Twitter, you know,
Right.
I'm following like both people running. So that doesn't really say anything, right?
Yeah.
It just could be like, I just want to see what everybody says. And I think that's fairly normal.
Yeah.
But I was actually thinking, like, there's people that I respect for their choices in one way, but not the other. And I'm going to specifically talk about actually Madonna, because I was in 5th grade when she like first came out with her little lacy, you know, her crazy little look, right? And everyone talked about how she wasn't really that good of a singer, and she really wasn't that pretty, and she really did like why is this girl famous? And yet still relevant to this day at however the heck old she is, in her 60s, right?
Yeah.
I don't particularly like her current look, and she's had music and looks and the way she's presented herself through the times that some I like this, and some not so much.
Yeah.
I respect the fact that she has kept herself, relevant for however many years.
Yeah.
30 something years.
Yeah.
Like, that's, as a woman who really kind of came in with kind of talent. And I think she's improved in many ways too.
Yeah.
But she's done like Broadway stuff. And then she's all over the place. And I respect that. I don't like all of her choices.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say, like, there's some parts of it I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And then she did sometime in like the early 2000s, she did a whole like nude book where she just had pictures of herself naked, like a whole book that sold for like $80 in the bookstore or something, which was a lot back then.
Yeah.
And it came sealed, so you couldn't go in the bookstore.
It's funny because you're describing Madonna, but that's kind of all the same reasons why I like Trisha Paytas. Okay. She isn't really like known for her music, but she makes music, and she does these like videos, like, High School Musical 2, where Troy does Bet on It, and it's like him walking around the golf course and dancing and singing. Yeah. Yeah. So she remade that, and like if you put it side by side, they're like identical. Oh. And she learned all the choreography. That's fun. And like dressed up like him and recorded a song. And a lot of people say that she's not really like talented, but she somehow stayed relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's a talent. That is a talent, I think. Yeah. That was a good idea. Cute. Did well. And apparently. You know what I stand for? I stand for people just being. I stand for Zac Efron. Call me. I stand for people. I do actually really like him. Go ahead. I stand for people just like being known for being themselves. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think we're in a time where, like, it used to be you can only be famous if you were like a singer or an actress. Or a musician or an actress, and that's pretty much it. Like that's the only way you could be like famous like that, or like a politician or super rich or something like that. But I think we live in a time now where people can be famous just for like being a cool person, like just for being funny, or for being just sitting with your roommate on Friday mornings and talking for an hour. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really with the podcast and stuff like that, people are just kind of more known for their personality, and I kind of like that. Yeah. Do I think not everyone's meant to be an influencer? Yes, I think I am. I think I'm meant to be an influencer. Shocking. Why'd you say shocking? You'll know that I've been giving her a hard time this whole week because there's a hair on my face. Don't mind me. Keep talking. I'm listening. I rewatched last week's debacle and did not notice, as I was talking, as I am right now, that she was like voguing and doing stuff next to me while I was talking. Sorry. It's funny. I just didn't even notice at the time. And then I'm like doing this. Like, what are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Sorry, guys. My bad. What are going on? Huh? Nothing. What'd you say? So what do you stand for? What do I stand for? Besides Trisha Paytas. You know what I think about that line in Hamilton? If you stand for nothing, what do you fall for? Oh, that really hit when Hamilton said that, not Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr is the one that, anyways. I am a Hamilton stan. I stand for Hamilton. Yeah. Yes. But it's a good show. I do think about that a lot though, because like that's literally when we brought up the subject, that's the line that kept right. Yeah. Well, because it's true. Like, I think again, like going back to just like the current state of the world, you know, it's an election year. You know, I think there's a lot of people. I think it's easier to kind of like sit in the middle. And don't get me wrong, I'm that type of person too that's like, I want to avoid all of that. Like I don't even want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? But at some point in life, you're gonna have to like choose a side. You can't be so like, oh well, whatever, which way the wind blows. You know what I'm saying? I got deep there. Tina said,
I was talking to you.
Can I read a comment?
Of course.
Tina said, I liked Madonna songs in the 80s, not so much now.
I mean, yeah.
And then Maddie said, Alexander Hamilton. Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. No, we're not. We're going to do a sing-along show one day. We're not really, but that'd be fun. Mm-hmm. I tried to get Abby. Oh, it's tonight. Oh, I tried to get you to, what is that? It's a theater rave. No, it's a, what's it called?
Like a Broadway rave.
Broadway rave. I want to go so bad.
I know.
And Abby won't go with me.
On Facebook.
Abby won't go with me. So if anybody wants to go, let me know. I'm down.
I just lost my voice recently.
I just wish they'd say what they were going to play because they do different versions of it.
I'm recovering. And so like, I don't want to go to a place that's going to, because I'm hearing a bunch of Broadway songs, like I'm going to sing them.
Just so you know, if you don't know what this is, I sent Abby like 25 things on it one day from Instagram because I was just, and then I didn't even know that they're here in Houston tonight.
You do send me a lot of Instagrams.
Settle down. You do as well. Like you send
Brittany said she's going.
She said, I'll see you there.
I know. No, but seriously, I just thought about it. I also have something that I have to sing for on Monday. So
those of you who aren't in the choir, I don't know who that is. If you don't know, it's the nerdiest thing ever. Our kind of nerdy though.
It's basically like a club.
It's a club, like it's a rave, right? With the little lights and all the thing. But they sing Broadway songs, and I love that for me. Except I think y'all probably know way, way more songs than I do. I would be like, can I have a list?
Brittany said, Abby, you suck.
Sorry.
I
already and then you sent it to me. And then I was like, okay, I'm buying tickets right now. And they're like, I can't go. Why would you send
I can't just send you cool stuff?
I mean, no.
Because
I want to go. Sorry. That's her I'm not sorry voice.
Sorry.
Oh, can you do the thing? The Disney thing.
Oh my gosh. I was telling my mom. I've seen it on TikTok. This is not an original thought, but like, you know, like the classic like Disney acting, like where like the kids are just doing way, way, way too much. And it's always like this super cliche moment. And like the friends will be talking and like talking mess. And she goes, she's right behind me, isn't she?
It's so true. The face
or like the where they say, that's your dream, Dad, not mine. That's another cliche.
Love that. Wow.
Yeah.
Opposite. That's a good one.
Amal said, I won't know any of the songs, but I'll go with you, Jen. And then Brittany said, yeah, come on, Amal. Just all of my people are going to go, and I'm just going to sit at home. Well, if everybody goes.
With your mother. They're all going with your mother. So what'd you do? Well, I stayed home. My mom went out with all my friends.
If everybody goes, I might go. I mean, I can be swayed. But I would have to leave early because I have to be up early tomorrow. I have like things to do tomorrow. I have to be up at like 5 or 6 I have to leave by 6 a.m., so I have to be up by 5 a.m., okay? And then I have a pool day with my girlies. We're going to play mermaids after I do the radio show tomorrow.
That's also one of my favorite things that you say.
Play mermaids?
Yeah.
It's literally just...
I think you got a couple of my friends saying it. Yeah.
Yeah, just being in the pool.
A couple of my friends were like, let's play mermaids. I'm like, oh, God, Abby, quit hanging out with my friends. See? I got to hang out with your friends because you hang out with mine.
Her friends stand me, and I love that.
That's a little true.
But my friends stand you.
One of my best friends.
A lot of my friends.
One of my best friends is coming to see me next month. I'm super excited. I've lived in Texas for 18 years, and she is the second person to come visit me in 18 years.
Aw.
I'm excited. Anyway, but she's coming to visit me, and she has had a weird like mom crush on you forever.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you guys have never. I don't know how this has happened.
A lot of the people in your life only have boys.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's a lot of it.
And I think that's also why a lot of your friends really like me because they don't have like daughters like that. Like seriously, most of your friends,
No, like yeah,
most of family
have
too
sons, yeah.
has
Well,
sons only.
Yeah, so my brother has 3 boys.
Obviously, give or take, there's some people that
Right. My brother has 3 boys, and then my sister has 3 boys, and then my 2 close friends in California each have one has 3, 3 and 2. Yeah, boys, all boys.
Boys.
I'm like the girl mom.
And I'm a girl, and I'm that girl, and I'm that bitch.
And that's why they have boys. No, I'm just kidding.
Facts.
But they're always like, and then my friend who's coming, she has 2 boys. So she kind of watched Abby grow up through me. And she goes, I feel like I'm meeting a long lost niece. Like, I can't wait to meet her. Like, I'm so excited. So you guys, I think have even talked before. Like, it's, yeah. So that's going to be fun. I had another point that I've already forgotten.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Anyway.
Amal said she said she can't wait to play mermaids. I also can't wait to play mermaids.
Oh, I know. I was saying she's coming for my birthday. I was saying that I kind of want to do like a slumber party or something silly, like a silly girl thing.
I know. I'm trying to plan something for my birthday too. That's like Cheetah Girls themed.
We talked about Abigail's birthday yesterday. It should be a national holiday according to Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, so she's like, I want to go to a trip. I'm like, cool. Where are we going? She's like, not you. But I gave birth to you. I feel like it should be a holiday.
I want to go with my boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to spend my birthday weekend with my boo.
I mean, I feel like you should take your mother. You wouldn't be here for more. It should be my holiday. I should get a gift for giving you the gift of life.
Oh my God. Did you think JB was about you earlier too? Girl.
I did.
You really are living in your own world where everything revolves around Jennifer Barnes.
I mean, it should.
No, I'm turning the ripe old age of 26 this year. I want to celebrate Cheetah Girl style, which really just means cheetah print stuff.
I get like choreograph a dance and a song for you. You should.
I should do a whole production.
You know people that can get that done for you.
But I kind of want it to be like I do all parts.
So Cheetah Girl.
And
her friends.
Yeah. Cheetah Girl.
Who are wearing cheetah print. You want all your friends to stand for you.
Ooh.
See what I did?
Ooh,
See what I did? Girl. I know.
Okay.
I'm on it.
No, I think I don't want to be friends with somebody if they don't stand me. Stand for me.
Stand. They said it's a verb now, according to Urban
Both.
Dictionary.
If you're not in my corner, bye.
We've taken a turn. There's been a turn. Anyway, so what do you stand for?
I don't want to get political on here.
Probably shouldn't.
No.
Probably a bad idea. I had a healthy conversation the other day about.
I need to register to vote. Register to vote, guys.
You're registered to vote.
Not in this county, girl.
I don't think you have to do anything. You don't have to do anything.
But I registered somewhere else since I registered here a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
check your registration status.
You changed your address on your driver's license. I think it automatically happens when you do that.
Maybe I did actually.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I didn't, but I'm in the same county, so it's fine. Oh, I was gonna say. Gone. I actually had like a healthy, I'm not gonna say debate when it wasn't heated, conversation on. I told you about this last night. On opposing viewpoints to a political issue. It was actually kind of an interesting conversation where I was talking to somebody who did not feel the same. We didn't have the same point of view on a hot topic in the presses right now. Hot topic that mostly involved women. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. And I was talking to not a woman about it. And it actually, like, I got his standpoint a little bit, and then he got mine. It was like a good conversation where it was like, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
You know, and how could we merge those ideas together, which I don't think is really necessarily possible. However, but it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
So I think if you're, you can do that if people are willing to listen. Doesn't mean you're going to change your mind. Just means that you're willing to hear an intelligent opinion of somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No, yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't really want to get political, but I believe what I believe, and then when people try to educate me and tell me something else, I'm like, I'm educated. I don't need you to tell me nothing.
So you're one of the ones I just said, don't be that person.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I actually
Kind of.
watch a lot of content online that
Mm.
is people talking about. I watch a lot of like content. Like I like actually a lot of like creators and like people who like commentators and or commenters or however whatever the word is, for who are for another side that I don't really support. I watch a lot of those people and like actually like keep up,
Right.
Because I actually like to hear other things.
But
there are certain things that I know that my opinion is going to change no matter what facts become present. I don't care what they discover. I've made my decision already on how I feel about this.
Well, a lot of that
and with those types of things, I personally don't always like talking about it because I'm like, a
lot of that is who you are too, like physically who you are, right? Because I understood his point of view.
Yeah, I can understand
more than I thought I would. Yeah. Right. However, the point of view he's never going to have is he's not female.
Right.
And that's the point of view I'm always going to have. And that doesn't mean all females agree on that. Mm-hmm. But how I feel as a woman about it, that core is it's just not going to change.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that plays into it too. Again, not to discount anybody else's opinion about it, but me being physically who I am, like that's just my stance. Yeah. You know? So, but anyway, like y'all read between the lines.
Yeah.
So do we have a
I did not.
Oh. Does anybody have an Am I the Asshole?
We can keep talking.
We can. What are you talking about now? Oh, next week's subject is shoot,
what is it?
Oh, no take backs.
No take backs.
And you know what we like to do? We like to have subjects that could mean multiple things.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
We're going to talk about not recycling. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about
because I know a recycler here.
No.
Well,
I'm reformed.
For now.
I do need to get a recycle bin because when I tell you that right here in my vicinity there's 4 water bottles and in my bedroom there was 10.
10 is crazy.
Yeah, 10.
10 is crazy. 10 is wild.
And we don't even talk about my car. Because that's, yeah. So I need
Terry said, sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's okay. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Terry said, yes, you need to check on that ASAP. Everybody needs to vote. And then Brittany said a double check. So yeah, I should double check that. You should all be voting. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for.
I think your card, I'm saying that because I'm pretty sure your little card thing came in the mail.
Okay. I believe you.
You could look in the pile of mail that I haven't opened that probably needs to go in the recycling bin as well. See, I'm all about recycling.
See how you looped that in there?
Yeah. Be kind, rewind. I don't know why that has nothing to do with recycling, but you know,
rewind.
if y'all are old enough to have gone to Blockbuster, like all the movies said.
Is that I was literally like, what does that mean? I literally did not understand.
See, look at that.
Gen X, Gen Z. I literally did not understand the be kind. I thought you meant like.
I don't know. I always say that with recycling, but I know it's reduce,
reuse, recycle.
Right.
But tell me why when you literally said be kind, rewind, it made me think like, oh, be kind, like apologize for your mistakes. That's literally what I thought of. So I thought it did go with this stuff with our subject for next week. But then you said Blockbuster. I was like, oh shit.
Do you remember Blockbuster though?
I remember Blockbuster. I don't remember
videotapes
tapes though. I remember there being DVDs. Oh. But I think I was like, I mean, we had videotapes at home. Like I know we had VHS.
You had your whole collection.
Yeah, I know we did at home, but like for me, like when I remember like going to Blockbuster or like other places like that, I know there were other stores that were like did the same thing that Blockbuster did.
Kind of at the end, it ended up kind of just being Blockbuster.
You think so?
Yeah. And then they went out of business because of Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, and then even those Redbox things, which I don't even see anymore either.
I think they still exist though.
They still anyways, but yeah, like when I remember like going to the like store to like rent a movie or whatever, I remember it being DVDs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they had like the big the movies that just came out.
Uh-huh.
Just came out. 6 months ago.
Well, now they're on freaking Amazon Prime, like 2 weeks after I saw it
At
in the
the
theater.
same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're literally, I'm like, wait, how is that?
But
But it's also like $20. And I'm like, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
What do I
It
do?
would cost for 2 people to go. Yeah.
Yeah. How is that? How?
I do
you
have a
know.
hair.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know what.
You don't know. You don't. Well, how is it already streaming when it's also in the movie theater?
Oh, girl, I don't know.
Oh.
Do I have a hair? Can you get my hair? I have a hair.
Oh, you do. Are you gonna taken care of?
Yep.
Okay. Just pulled it right out of your head.
I still feel it.
Well, there was more than one, but just keep going.
Okay, we're done. We're good. That's fine.
Yeah, Blockbuster. We used to go on Fridays.
But you have to rewind the tape.
Yes. I think they started charging you if you didn't.
Seriously?
I mean, how bad does it suck? Like you get home with your movie and you're ready to watch and it hasn't been rewound.
That's crazy.
They used to make, I never had one, but they used to make like a separate little, you put your VHS and it only rewound.
Oh.
The rich people had those. I'm just kidding. You had to be rich. I don't think they were even that expensive. I never had one though. And then you, when you were little, I was fancy. My VCR like automatically rewound when it got to the end of the tape. But you had to get to the end.
Yeah.
Had to get to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was good for you because you'd watch your little Bear in the Big Blue House, whatever the heck you were watching, and then it would rewind again and play it again. It'd play again though.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I could just do my thing because you'd like wait.
I just remember, like, it's so funny now. Like they call them iPad kids, and I'm an iPad kid for sure now. I'm iPad adults. I like would not survive without my iPad now. But like, or my Stanley.
Not a Stanley.
Not a Stanley. My Stanley's not a Stanley.
She's standing for Stanley.
But like,
were you standing for Stanley?
I literally made that joke earlier and you completely ignored it. So I'm not gonna let you do that to me.
Damn it.
Anyways, but I remember being younger and I had a portable DVD player and I had like the little like thing that you flip through with all the DVDs.
Yeah.
And like I remember like it's just crazy that like to like keep your kid entertained, you had to have a whole like backpack's worth of shit. Like portable DVD player, 1 million DVDs,
Crayons.
a coloring book, crayons, like all these things. And now you can do literally all that on an iPad. I know a lot of parents are still against like screen time and they still try to do like other things. But like, come on. We all know it's easier and quicker to just in certain situations to just throw an iPad in front of that kid and let it do what it needs
I
to do.
still have a DVD player and I still have like my book of DVDs. I'm not giving it up.
Well, no, yeah, I think we should keep our DVDs for sure because we still like some of those movies like you can't find or like I'm not gonna subscribe. Like there's some things I want to watch where I have to subscribe to a new thing, and it's like I already don't really watch all the things we have all the time. I go through phases, right, where I'll go on something that's more like I'll watch more Hulu or more whatever. But anyways,
speaking of Hulu, so Abby, I actually, you guys probably are already catching on. If you know Abby, and if you don't know Abby, you're catching on. I'm just saying.
What? I don't even know what you're about to say.
You're a queen. You're a little bit of princess.
Oh yeah, I'm a diva. Yeah.
Yeah. So she, years ago. In fact, actually, I remember I put it on Facebook and somebody told me I needed to black it out more because you could see my password. Because she sent me from college. She sends me a text message. Hey, I really want Disney Plus. Can you sign up and give me your username and password? And I go, okay. So I did. And then, but when I did that, because Disney and Hulu were linked together, like my Hulu changed.
Demoted.
Yeah, I got downgraded. I downgraded my Hulu. I didn't do it on purpose. Like it did it when I signed up for Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then she calls back. She's like, Hulu has ads now. And I was like, okay, like I don't like it.
Hulu's ads are crazy though. They are crazy.
I don't even watch Hulu. So I again probably got it for her.
Like 5 minutes and they play like 2 minutes worth of ads and it's the same ads. That's why I don't like Hulu.
Well, she really was like, she goes, oh, what'd you do on Hulu? And I didn't know. I don't watch Hulu. I again probably signed up for that for you at some point. And then she was just like very upset. And I go, no,
very
Abby,
upset is strong.
You were, because
I was bothered, but very upset is strong.
She goes, and I go, no, because I got like a package deal with the Disney. You wanted Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus and this and that. And she's like, ugh. And then of course I'm like, you can get your own. She's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll watch the ads sometime. Like I'm not doing that.
That is true.
She's already informed me that she will never ever have her own phone plan.
Yeah.
See, she's like, why?
I just feel like as my mother, you should just pay for my phone.
Mm.
You have one child, and yeah, like it's the least.
I could have more kids.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Have more kids, and my phone plan's a lot cheaper than any other kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm just kidding about having more kids. I'm not having more kids.
But yeah.
Yeah.
mean-
I'm not in the market.
Plus, it's like cheaper when two people are on the same phone plan. You know what I'm saying? So
It's not.
It is. It's cheaper for one individual person.
If you split it in half, I'm paying the whole thing.
Well, but it's cheaper for me.
As in, it doesn't cost you anything?
Well, like, because if you get your own plan, like, they usually make it cheaper when you have more people.
Right.
So if I were to get on my own phone plan, you'd be paying basically the same for one person. You may as well just pay like a little bit more so I don't have to pay anything.
Still costs me more.
But like,
I see your point if we were splitting it.
but you get what I'm saying, though.
No, I do.
It would be a strong financial burden on me when it really wouldn't make that much of a difference for you.
That's a good argument. I guess. For you.
Oh, back to VHS tapes. I remember there's two that are like etched in my skull. I will never,
really?
Yeah, I'll never forget. I'll read Brittany's comment in a second. I literally had a strawberry shortcake one, and the cassette, or the not cassette tape, the VHS tape case was pink.
It smelled like strawberry.
And I would hold it up to my face the entire time, and I would just hold it, and I would smell it while I was watching it. I would just.
That might explain things about you. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
And then there was like the Rugrats one. The Rugrats Go to Paris. That one it didn't smell, but it was in an orange case.
The tape was orange.
Oh, the tape was orange. Was the case orange?
All the Nickelodeon things were like, because I feel like the other everything that like came with from Nickelodeon was an orange tape.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe that's all we had from Nickelodeon. Because I was pretty young. I
had a bear. Wasn't the bear in the big? I don't know why that always stands out.
I was pretty young whenever things switched over to like discs.
Were you?
Yeah. Oh. Girl, she was born in 98.
I was.
When we born?
Around then.
Brittany said, "It's all good, Abby. My mom and I have the same phone plan arrangement. She pays for all of it."
It's a good arrangement for you guys.
I think that just makes the most sense, really. If you like really think about it, it just makes the most sense. She also said, "Yeah, Nickelodeon movies were orange."
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
because I think we had other movies. But let me tell you, I'm gonna get crap for this later. And I am taking ownership that this is.
You gotta be toxic, huh?
No. I'm going to go back to the cell phone plan thing, though. This is also my fault for not following through or being aggressive, because sometimes Abby scares me. So, but,
you're not the first person to tell me that I'm scary.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I had something to say to her, and I walked in and I go, "I don't want sass from you. I just want to make a statement, and I don't want any feedback." And she goes, "Well, you're not starting out very well." And I was like, See, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, why would you lead with that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I knew
if you go up to a dog that's like rabid, a rabid dog, and you're like, and you're like, and you come up to it, and you're like, "All right,
are you the rabid dog?" Yes.
Yes, I'm a rabid dog.
Because I knew you were gonna get pissy with me on what I was gonna say to you. So I'm like, "Don't get pissy. I don't want feedback. I just want to make a statement."
Because you don't make any sense.
See what I deal with? This is why she's scary. But like in our lives,
I'm being so cute and so sweet right now.
You are, by the way. This is the new dress. I like it. It's cute.
It's cute, huh?
It's very cute. I accidentally opened it.
Shout out to from the choir, Elena. She told me about this dress. She sent me the link, and I bought it.
Oh, I opened it on accident. That was mine. Anyway, no, like I don't follow through on this as well.
Your arms are so skinny.
And I think you count on this.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
She doesn't want me to talk crap, so she's being really nice. She's like, "You look so cute."
No, I'm being for.
Like you kind of promise to pay for things that you want, and then don't bring it up again.
I do
sometimes because you know that I won't follow through.
I don't do that on purpose. That's really not on purpose.
But like your phone.
I
remember we were in Florida, and you you got your phone wet. And you've had it a while.
I've had it since 2020.
You have had it a while, but you did the financing thing on the phone plan, and you're like, I'll pay for it. I'll give you the money. And that not one time ever happened. So I did pay for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my fault because I don't make her do it. But I think there's a little bit of like counting on that.
Well, I do need a new phone actually.
Okay, yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, you are.
You have money in your savings. You could just buy it cash. You should do that.
Well, I'm saving that. That's not money to spend on things that my mom could buy me.
Oh my God. See? You see what happens here? She has more money in her savings than I have.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening to us talk about my finances, or lack thereof.
Same.
Yeah. Next week we're talking about.
You know what we might do? We might play the intro.
Hold on. Brittany
first.
said I did my mom like that too.
With what? Oh, with the phone
with
thing?
the phone thing. So it's not just me.
It's a generational thing.
She's older than me. She's a millennial.
That I know, but like maybe it's a generational thing for us that we just pay for our kids crap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Until they're.
Well, I think her mom's probably older because her sister's your age.
Brittany, your sister's my age?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Right? Isn't that what you said, Brittany? I know you're probably working, but isn't that what you said? Am I telling all your business? I feel like she said it on here, though. I remember her saying it in the comments.
Yeah.
That she had something about the age difference.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah. So she did talk about that on here. I'm not.
So your mom's my. Well, why aren't my parents paying for my phone plan?
She said yes. Yes.
Oh, dang.
Sorry, Brittany, for talking about your business. Sorry, my bad.
I'm going to call my parents. They should be paying for my phone plan.
Which means they're paying for mine.
Right. Let's just get a group plan.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure. I love you all.
As always.
As always.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Peace and blessings. I look beautiful today because she has plants.
Please comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know. I watch YouTube too much. They all say that. So
comment, like, subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up on Facebook, on YouTube. Follow us on all social medias at Journeys and Ambitions, except for on Twitter. It's J_A_radio.
Wow.
That was good, huh?
That was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Okay. Well, adios. Love you.
See you next week.